Welcome to the Asylum. This is an unreleased prototype arcade game. Should they have released it? You can decide after seeing how it plays. They mixed things up and made things really crazy in the game design. Like, instead of a health meter, you have a coolness meter, and you restore your coolness by visiting a magic toilet where you flush away the uncoolness inside you. It's that kind of a game design. It's by Leland Corporation in 1991, so, a year before Street Fighter 2. All the enemies and settings are pretty wild and crazy. There's a lot of weird power-ups to get. And, yeah, we'll just jump in and see if we can do a one-credit clear. You can be Rip, Rack, or Roll. We'll be Rip. We're welcomed to the Bedlam Asylum by this demon guy, whose name, Gnarly, you reveal by clearing the game multiple times. Luckily we have a dumpster to break our fall. Oof. So, the mechanic we're going to abuse a lot is that after jumping, you can hit both buttons at once to do a second jump in the air. It's really good. It's probably more powerful than it was intended to be. Because, see here, there's a wall? Walls are just suggestions to people who don't know how to double jump. Yeah, this kind of is a Gauntlet clone. There's no monster generators, but your health does tick down over time. So because your health degrades over time, we're just going to rush past as many things as we can, using a lot of double jumps to get over walls. So all the elevators break. You have to lean against the side to thrust the elevator in the direction you want to go. You want to avoid the dynamite stuck to the walls of the elevator shaft. Then you hit that cartoonish bounce. Your elevator goes back up, and then you're on the next floor. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. It doesn't quite come together as a well-balanced thing that was ready for prime time, but it's a glorious mess to check out. Alright, we want to avoid the dragon. We just kind of climb on top of him. Fighting him is no good. This is the dark room, so you can see where you are, but you can't really make out what's going on. There's landmines there, they're instant death. And we want to get a sort of predictable item drop of a shield. And the shield will prevent us from getting immediately ambushed. Yeah, so our friend tells us that bashing the wall will do no good. It's reverse psychology. He's just giving us bad advice. So we visit another magic toilet with MT printed on it. Alright, come on. There we go. It's a little bit fiddly to get the double jump to trigger at the right height so that you actually make it over walls. There we go. We'll get this. And there's one more bashable wall. And then we're gonna trigger a collapse here and just run for it. If you constantly jump, sometimes enemies don't quite figure out what to do about that. So you can sometimes cheese your way through things. So we have another elevator. Okay, good. We got it. This next stage has a little guy who just says, "Excuse me, pardon me," and then turns into a werewolf if you give him a chance. There's beware the dog. Alright, so these dogs are a big problem, and they just keep spawning. So So what we're going to try and do is just jump our way to the health refill. And then keep jumping until we get up to the top, avoiding that landmine. Alright, and then we're in the jumping puzzles. The terrain here is pretty treacherous. You can probably tell that you're expected to slip off the edge and die. Alright, so we go up past the antlion over here on the right. That red dot is turned into quicksand and kills you. We go past these guys because they will just shove you the heck off of the edge of the world. And then dodge one more antlion. And we get another coolness refill. So, pretty short stage. You just barely hear that guy say, "My fault." I think this is the elevator where dying doesn't actually take off a life. Hopefully it doesn't take off a life, because there we go. Yeah, so now we can jump across these clouds. You don't actually need to, because if you fall down, a little demon bat flies down, picks you up, and carries you away. But we'll go ahead and play along and do their little platforming puzzle. Yeah, this makes me think of the DOS game Weird Dreams, or the Monty Python's Flying Circus game. Alright, so this stage depends a lot on which power-ups you get. We really want this speed up, because with the speed up, there we go. We can get over that before all the floors collapse. It's hammer time. There's a cultural reference that will never be out of date. Oh, fly! This is like the one time you want the fly power up. We got all the power-ups all at the same time. Yes, highly well-programmed video game. Consummate professionals. There's a little scroll there saying, "Do you have an appointment?" And then it turns into question marks when you blow it up. Grab that. And now we come in and it tells us, "Kill the clones!" And then we can see the game creators hard at work on the game in the background. Little author self-insertion happening. No. Don't let the evil vacuum eat you. That guy will throw darts at you. Here we have a coffee machine, I hope. And we get another speed up and use that to really skip through a lot of things. In here, there's a sort of indoor barbecue where we meet up with the boss for the first time in person. And if you just constantly jump kick, you can kind of cheese your way through. He runs away. Everybody else forgets how to attack you. Oh yeah, that toilet came at just the right time. there, and that way, and that way. Whew, boy. I very, very nearly biffed it there. Yeah, there's some great lines in here. The player 3 is and has an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression for his voice. All right, we're gonna try and cheese our way through this. Oh yes. You stand in the middle of the circle, it immediately kills you, and that's the end boss. So we just have to jump. Oh, almost a no miss. All right, we jump into this starship thing, and we win. That's the game. RGL. It is April 23rd. And how far into the future can you go? Oh, the Y2K bug strikes again. We'll be 1901. And that's Asylum. We killed a load-bearing boss, so the thing collapses, and this t-shirt offer that probably never actually happened, but it would have been pretty cool to have this t-shirt. And that's the one credit clear. So we can cut over anytime, and I'll get ready for Trivial Pursuit.